Yeah, anyways.
And welcome to Call of the Netherdeep and Star Wars discussion, hosted by Fool's Moon Entertainment. We play here on Twitch every Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Time, because if we're playing D&D, they're playing D&D, then who's flying the plane? We are taking on this adventure module for Dungeons & Dragons set in the realm of Exandria, the setting created by Matthew Mercer and all of the folks over at Critical Role. Fans of the show will recognize some people, places, things, ideas, and other various nouns from that setting, but knowledge of years and years of another live play stream is not necessary. This timeline has fractured off and is only accessible to a select few. Today's episode is brought to you by viewers like you. Throughout the game, you can redeem your croissants to interact with us in various ways, such as reminding us to hydrate or posture check, or to bestow rerolls on our imperiled adventurers. And exclusive to this game, as the party adventures through Exandria, they will cross paths with a rival adventuring party. Some paths have already been crossed, who are trying to complete the same quest as our players, and scribe their names in history as heroes. A request from the audience to show us the other side will give viewers a peek into what the rivals are up to, their interactions and the trials that they face as they race to the finish line as well. Last we'd left off, the party had entered the final chamber of the Emerald Grotto and found themselves in a chamber bathed in golden light. A mysterious amulet sat on a pedestal, and when Button touched it, everyone inside the chamber was pulled into a mysterious vision from a man named Elixian, who begged the party to free him from his bondage. When the party came to, they found their rivals and Liliath and Corvus had come into the chamber and discussed at length who should take this mysterious new bauble. They quickly noticed, however, that Thorid had not come to, and he bore a strange new wound on his chest. Returning to the cave entrance, the party were named the victors of the final challenge of the Festival of Merit, and were awarded 100 gold pieces to be divided amongst all of you, not 100 each, and a free night at the Unbroken Tusk. But they quickly asked Elder Ushru for assistance with their unconscious comrade. At the Temple of the Luxon, several experiments were conducted to try to bring Thorid back around, and the touch of the amulet woke him with a harsh burn. But nobody else suffered any ill effects from wearing it. Healing his burns, Thorid was sent back to the inn with the others for an evening of feast, drink, and merriment. And that is where we pick up.
I believe Liliath had a lot of merriments.
Liliath certainly did. Based on Liliath's roles, she had a good night.
Are we picking up the next morning, or are we picking up
Yes,
exactly
we are picking up the next morning.
Okay. So
everyone has had a long rest and a level up.
Yes.
Cool.
Woo! Woohoo!
Woot!
Tequila's on the ground and underneath a table. Well, several tables, snoring. Never made it to a room.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair, and I don't hold it against her.
It's cuddling one of her new best friends. I can't remember which one now because it's been, a long night of drinking.
Yes, a long night of drinking. Lots of friendships were made.
What I'm most curious about currently is what the heck am I wearing around my neck?
Yes. So, you have attuned to this object. Having fiddled with it and worn it and spending an hour with it, you now have become aware of some properties of this item. You didn't hear anything, no words were whispered to you, knowledge just appeared in your mind. That this is the Jewel of Three Prayers.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a lot of details, and memories that have somehow been imparted to you are somewhat fuzzy. But this object represents a covenant between three deities. At the moment, only one seems clear to you, and that is Sayanine the Moonweaver.
Mm-hmm.
At the moment, it is a glittering golden disc attached to a fine gold chain. It somewhat resembles a shield, the sort of which would have been carried by a warrior 1,000 years before. You know that it also has a few properties which are on the card that is currently in your inventory. If you look under treasure, you should see jewel.
I'm already reading it.
It has got some useful properties.
All right. This
However,
thing's
you're
okay.
the only one who knows anything about it at the moment.
Yeah, that sounds right. All right. I just experiment complete. I now know what it does.
You now know what it does. So, as for everyone else, daybreak comes with a knock at each of your doors, and the voice of Elder Ushru comes through. Travelers, I wish to tell you something of grave import. Will you have a morning meal with me? I have the right room, right?
It's all of them. All of the rooms.
Come on, Gastariad.
Yasariad walk of shame's out. And
Liliath is just
he heads
strung
upstairs
down.
to the next floor.
Oh no.
He's looking relatively put together. But
Adorable.
not completely.
I'm going to start making breakfast for everyone. I have the chef feet.
Oh, you took the chef feat? That's nice.
Mm.
Very
And
good.
you start cooking. The folks who are actually like employed here kind of frown a little bit, and they're like, "Miss, you don't have to do that. I mean, we have a kitchen."
In her way, she will use a gun.
I want to cook. Also, I have this giant octopus that I still need to cook up before it goes bad.
Giant octopus?
Yes.
Hold on 1 second. This figure comes out from behind the bar and goes into a back room. You hear a few things kind of clink around. Then you hear a really loud banging. Agatha! Agatha, what do we do about a giant octopus? A few moments go by, and Agatha Silverspoon, the owner-proprietor, comes out. She's got like a little nightcap on. She's got, you know, her mug of coffee? Question mark. So, what's this about a giant octopus? She's like looking around, doesn't see one, and her eyes land on you, Lilia.
Just half the giant pulled out of that holding.
How much you want for that?
How much are you willing to pay?
I don't know, how big is this giant octopus? I mean, it's pretty decent tentacles, but she kind of clinks down her mug.
I'm just gonna pull out the whole thing and have Corvus come over and just hold it up.
Displaying. She comes over, you know, like she's at a fish market. She like starts testing it, gives it a smell. This thing's been dead for a hot minute. Where'd you
Why it
get
needs to be
this?
cooked up now? Oh, during the competition.
Oh. So yeah. It's been dead for a minute. I don't know, I could probably still do something with it. Let's say 5 gold.
Fair.
You got a
She
bargain so you can take one of the tentacles to cook for us, though.
She takes this octopus, tentacles and all, like, slings it over her shoulder. She starts heading into the back. And the small figure who had gone to go get her has popped up behind the counter again. She's like, no, Bash, you're gonna need to purify this. Come here. It's been dead too long, come on. She slaps this big, giant octopus in what looks almost like, a halfling or a gnome-sized man's hands. She's like, get to work. And then we're gonna start cooking that. We're gonna be having a lot of seafood for a little while. What do you want for breakfast? Octopus lady.
Surprise me.
Like your style. And she shuffles back into the kitchens. Meanwhile, Elder Ushru has come down, taken a seat, and is waiting for everybody else to join him.
I'm gonna try to catch Anna's your real name. Clara? Is that right?
Yep, that's Claire. Yep, that's Claire.
I'm gonna try to catch Clara before she heads downstairs.
Okay, well, Claire just finished up her morning prayers because that's just the kind of cleric she is, very devoted. And yeah, she walks outside and she sees you. She's like, "Oh, what? Good morning, Button."
Hello. I noticed that you don't see in the dark well, and this thing's really cool, but like I can see fine, so you should attune to this. This will be good for you.
Look, the last person who touched that got burned. Very bad.
I just wore it overnight. It's perfectly fine. Trust me, this thing's cool.
I'm putting my trust in you, Button. If this burns me, gods help us all. And
You should be
slowly...
fine. Besides, you love gods. This is reeks of them.
Well, Button, you are right about that. First, thank you for your generosity. I appreciate it.
No, what do you mean generosity? Hey, all of us have an equal claim to it. Well, at least the 4 of us that were drawn into that vision. It's not mine. I was just making sure. I was just trying to figure out what it was.
Yep, you're very, very smart goblin. Not saying that goblins aren't smart, I'm just saying you're very smart.
That felt a little loaded, but okay.
Look, it's the morning, I haven't had my coffee, it's just...
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, let's go get some. I could use some hot bean juice.
Let's go get some hot bean juice. That sounds terrific right about now.
Alright, so, Clara, are you putting it on?
Clara will slowly but surely put the gold necklace on, yes.
Yep. It is a fine golden pendant. It rests very heavy against your skin. You can tell this is solid gold. But there is no burn. No ill effects.
And while they're downstairs, I guess she'll start attuning.
Alright.
Even though that takes a while, but she'll still do it.
Takes an hour. So yeah, as long as you have it and you intend for it to be with you, then it will attune over the course of that hour.
And it will give her dark vision, or let her see in the dark?
No, it shines a little light.
Doesn't she already have one of those?
More light than the object that she has.
Yeah. It can shine up to 30 feet of light.
She's just glowing blue and light now. She's a blue glowing light.
But honestly, the reason that I also gave it to her is the +1 AC while wearing the jewel.
What are you trying to
It's
say?
good to have. I mean, it's good for anybody, but
I mean, honestly, I did want to keep it for myself because of the third property of it, but I was like, all right, somebody
What's
else
the
could
third
use
property?
this more than.
Oh my gosh, I guess
It has-
we'll find out.
yep,
Yeah.
you'll find out as the information weaves its way into your mind.
Like, the third property had Button questioning whether or not they should give it up, to be completely honest. Because the third property is fun.
Alright, well, Claire will start descending the stairs, I guess, with Button, if they decide to.
Yes.
Some good bean juice. So put it.
There we go. There's not a proper token for Elder Ushru, which is sad.
Aw.
But he is an orc, so
Good morning, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Agatha
morning.
comes out with a large tin decanter that is clearly very hot and starts pouring everybody some bean juice. It is not coffee. It is a bean juice, but it is not coffee.
Is it? Does it have caffeine?
It does.
That's good enough for me.
Then that's bean juice.
It has some other things, but yes, it has caffeine.
That's not coffee now.
Has a little maybe like dirt. Has dirt,
It's a bit earthy.
but it has caffeine.
It's a bit
Reminds
earthy.
me of home.
Yeah, no,
Agatha's like,
Lilith's got a
Drives
resistant
me
taste
home,
that to
too.
make it taste good.
it doesn't taste bad. It just doesn't taste good. It tastes like a bean juice.
It tastes like a bean
It's
juice.
an acquired taste. It's delicious.
Yes.
I do not
Beans,
want
it's
to
hot.
acquire that taste.
I don't blame you.
As long as it's waking me up a bit, it's all I can ask for.
It will do that. It will certainly do that.
All I ask for. And Claire slowly, with two hands, starts taking her tin up to her lips. Very posh-like, but still drinking.
It is hot. Not scalding, but pleasantly so. It could probably benefit from some sugar or some cream, but none has been brought. You got what you got.
You get what you get, and you got what you got.
Get what you get with your hot bean juice. Elder Usher is already sitting with his and is pouring his second. He doesn't seem to mind. He has definitely in his years acquired the taste. So, I trust everyone slept well. This stuff is thick.
Slept as good as we could. A lot happened yesterday.
Yes.
Did you find any information on what happened to our friends?
Yes and no. I did have a vision last night. At first I wasn't sure if it was because I'd spent so much time in the library trying to find answers, but I saw a golden amulet rise to the surface of a pool of blood. countless hands lunged upward out of the blood to grasp it. And in turn, all of the hands fell back into the pool until only one remained. The one whose hand claimed the amulet was a handsome human with curly hair and a somber expression. He turned to me and he said, "They must find me, the ones from the grotto. Tell me, did anything unusual happen? I know that you," and he kind of points to Button, "you mentioned something about a vision, yes?
Yes.
Is there any insight that you might lend from your vision to mine?"
Hmm. Sure. Well, there was a lot going on.
He fills your bean juice cup and waits for you to speak.
Everyone okay talking about this? Everyone good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Word is
Alright.
still in his room, so.
Oh, that's just tinkering on a new device. Yes. I'm listening.
Okay, so there was this like handsome human with curly hair that was inside the vision, and essentially he said something along the lines of, "I've been trapped forever, Moonweaver help me, Moonweaver help me." And then like the Moonweaver did like a blast of energy into this pendant, and then it was inside the cave, and when I touched it, it sent us to that place. And then like he then saw us and was like, "Oh my god, you are the heroes I was waiting for, and you must save me." And so now we apparently have to go do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you all shared this vision.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Akila just has her head on the table. She just lifts it
I
enough,
did not.
sips, and then puts it back down.
Claire will speak up and say, while we were with the priestess yesterday, when our friend woke up, he did say that he had more of a vision, but we were unable to discuss. She looks around. Wait, where is he? Did he not wake up? Is he still in bed?
He has only just come downstairs.
Bert came down the stairs, see everybody at the table, still out of it from the vision that he had and was still thinking of all night, and came and sat down with everybody else.
I guess you say his name and he shall appear.
Funny how that happens.
It's miracles sometimes. Lord, we were just talking about the visions from yesterday. I remember in the priestess trying to get you healed, you were saying you had more vision than the rest of us? Seeing as you
Yes.
were under for longer?
My vision was more on the lines of "Don't free the man in chains." And then I got struck by bloody lightning.
Isn't it the same vision that we had? He didn't have anything else?
He said,
Was-
"Don't free the man in chains."
He said, "Don't
Was-
free the man in chains."
Oh, yeah.
After the vision that everybody else had, I was drawn into a separate vision.
I wonder who sent that one, because it was obviously one of the gods that sent ours.
Did he give you a name? Did they give you a name?
Yes, were any names given?
As far as I remember, no names were given.
I mean, we got a name of. We didn't get the name. I thought we got the name. I thought the guy gave us his name.
He did. I had it written down.
Did
but
he?
I don't remember where.
I remember
Alicorn?
The guy's name was there a name given?
Yes,
There definitely
Alexian.
was.
Oh yeah,
Alexian.
Lexican.
Alexian.
Elixir. Any other name? I'm afraid that doesn't ring a bell.
Moonweaver? Does that ring a
Yeah,
bell?
the Moonweaver was the one who gave us the vision.
The goddess of the moon, yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Worship of
the-
her is not particularly widespread here, though she is acknowledged.
Now, which moon is she the goddess of?
So, she is identified most closely with Katha, the White
Mhm.
Moon, but technically she is the moon goddess, so she is traditionally believed to also have dominion over Ruidus. However,
She needs to tell Rudis to chill.
roll me a religion check,
Okay.
just for funsies.
Onesie onesies.
Funsy
Let
onesies.
me double check my religion score.
Ooh,
Right.
that's nice.
11.
11.
Apparently, I have advantage on a religion.
Ow!
Religion and nature are the only two intelligence skills I don't have proficiency in.
Ooh. So,
10.
So, with a 10, pretty much that's what you know about the Moonweaver. She's kind of a trickster goddess, which, makes sense. The moon, changes its phase and such. Sometimes it's out in the day, sometimes it's not. It's tricksy. But that's pretty much all you know. With a 14, you know that while she is a goddess of illusion and trickery, she's generally seen as benign. It is
Fair.
playful tricks, and she is particularly known for those who meet in the dead of night, star-crossed lovers sort of thing. With a 21, Clara, you know that while she is typically... she's primarily associated with Katha. Since she is the moon goddess, people also count Ruidus under her purview. But you know that it does not seem to obey her. People who are clerics of the Moonweaver are unable to stop the tide of Ruidus. Even the most powerful. People will still pray to her when Ruidus' light shines, because they can't think of who else to pray to, but she seems powerless to stop it.
Oh, Papa's
Me
like
too.
her
That's what you guys know about the Moonweaver.
Good information. Good information.
Yeah, I know that the Moonweaver is like all about star-crossed lovers, so I gave it to Clara.
I mean,
She seems the type.
a star-crossed lover. I wouldn't say.
Elder Usher kind of looks at you, Clara, and is like, really?
Star-crossed lovers?
I No loving or star crossing here.
But
It's
why
just
not?
I'm, just of the church. Anyway, the Moonweaver,
You took a vow of celibacy?
We don't need to talk about me right now.
Gods in Exandria don't typically require a vow of celibacy.
Wait,
Why would
It's
you?
true.
Elder
Voluntarily.
Fisher, it's not required.
Why would you do
Some people
that?
still-
I mean,
whatever.
last I knew, the gods just chose you at your time of birth without you even having a say in it, and that's how you become a cleric.
no, look. Let's just all go back to the topic of Moonweaver and our information. She is bright red. She's just ready to move on to a different topic. She's stuttering. This is a lot for her. She's pointing at her book. She's like, look. The information I know is right here, and it clearly states right here in my book about Moonweaver. Obviously, we all know Kappa, main moon. Rudius. Yes, but she doesn't really have much control over that moon. They'll pray to her when the moon comes, but it's kind of out of her control. It's Kappa's her main. It's that's
Where
pretty
does it say in this book about your vows?
Stay on topic.
Yes, thank you.
I
Which
am
is-
staying on
Did you
topic.
take a vow of abstinence? Because
That's not the topic we're supposed to be saying.
I think that actually was the topic.
That's the topic, yeah.
Because it's highly related to the Moonweaver.
No.
These-
Any insightful information?
Very related.
Is there any good information to you about the Moonweaver, about Kappa and the moons and
Well,
fighting to stay on topic?
I think
If
you might be
this-
opposed to the Moonweaver with this much rigidity.
Yeah, a little bit. Maybe that amulet's not for you.
if this is, as you say, an object that the Moonweaver has blessed, then I believe that what you have is a vestige of divergence.
I was wondering. A vestige of divergence?
Yes. That's what I
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she definitely touched it directly.
Sadly, we don't have much information here. Even with the library at the temple, there's not much information that is particularly useful in trying to unweave either your vision, my vision, or what happened to your companion over here, as he gestures to Thorin.
Okay.
I hesitate to say this, but I think you should travel east to Bazozan. It is a grim town under control of the Aurora Watch. It's not a pleasant place to visit. But if what you say is true, if this is a vestige of divergence, an enchanted relic from the time of the Calamity, people don't stumble upon vestiges without a reason. And there
Well,
is no place in Jorhas where the memory of the Calamity lingers more strongly than Bazozan.
Well, it sounded like we were chosen, so that makes sense. What do I know about Bazazan?
Give me a history check.
History.
Oh, 19 on the die plus 6. 25.
25. I'm gonna shoot you a whisper.
Alright, cool.
18. I'd like to get on this history as well.
All right.
I would too.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get in on this.
Yeah, everybody go for it.
What's my
Oh my.
Gil is not thinking of
Dang,
anything
it's
except
already-
that bean juice.
Bean juice.
Bean juice.
Juice of
Bean
beans.
Bean water.
Bean juice. Bean
I have
Good.
advantage on history also. But I'm still just thinking about bean juice.
advantage on history?
I have advantage on pretty much everything.
I
I'm not
rolled
gonna
a
lie.
20.
All right.
I have advantage on Arcana, Athletics, History, Investigation, Nature, and Perception, Religion,
Very
and
nice.
Survival. I'm a stacked warrior for no goddamn reason. But I'm
No,
literally
don't.
just thinking about bean juice. I'm thinking about the Moonweaver. She seems pretty cool. I like the moon. I am, a wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that should be
Just the
yours.
20 gets me.
And then I'm just
Oh, wait, I
lifting
need
my
to-
head from the table, taking a sip, and then putting it back. That's it. That's as far as I got. Doo-doo-doo. Moon weaver, shining on the moon. Yeah, I definitely start humming in the corner.
The song hasn't even come
Oh,
on
no.
yet. Just talking to
Yeah.
the moon.
Weaver. And then I just start thinking randomly about whether or not, like, Brutus and Katha are friends, or if they, like, hate each other, or, like, are they, like, enemies, or are they lovers, or are the enemies to lovers? Is that their whole thing? Is that their deal? Is that their
Yeah.
deal?
Is that why the Moon Weaver is star-crossed lovers? Is that
Right.
why, like,
Is that their
whole
deal?
name? Is
Yeah.
that their deal?
I basically hear nothing as I think about whether or not that's their deal. I'm like,
Absolutely. Out here writing
Yeah.
writing moon fan fiction? Sure.
Yeah, I'm
Fanfiction?
100% writing fan fiction in my head about, like,
All right.
it's really just a whole situation up there.
So pretty much everybody got really good rolls on history for Bazzoxan. And that's not surprising. Bazzoxan is a pretty well-known location. It is a once thriving city in the northern parts of the Barbed Fields, opposite from Rossona, the capital. About 50 years ago, demons began pouring out of the mine shafts of Bazzoxan, and it overran the city. Hundreds and hundreds of refugees fled into the Barbed Fields, because that was a better place to be than Bazzoxan. With all of your rolls, everybody knows that, yep, the Aurora Watch, the military of the Kryn Dynasty, has essentially turned this once prosperous city into a base, where they just fight demons all day.
Oh, yeah.
With
That
those
should be
two dirty 20s, you guys know that no progress has been made in fighting the demons. It is a stalemate. For the last 50 years.
Cool. Also, mine is a 22 with guidance.
22
That
guys?
changes.
Yep, with a 22.
Yeah, because I can change my cantrips on long rest.
Me too.
Critical. Change your cantrips. I don't have any, but change them.
I don't have access to guidance, though.
If you take a cantrip, if you take a feat to give you sorcerer's cantrips, you can. Or cleric
I
cantrips,
think
you
I can
can.
change my strength.
Why would I do that?
Oh, the world's your oyster when you do that, because then you can start
Yes, it's a D4 to all skill checks. Oh, hello.
Messing things up.
Shot you a whisper with what you know on a 22.
Yeah, fair enough on that one.
I'm just thinking about Ruidus and Katha. Like, is it a long hate-love relationship? I got questions.
So many questions about the moon.
I got questions!
Also, out of character question for
Yes.
the DM. Do you mind sending me that information of the second vision?
Yes. I will have to get that to you after the game because I have to type it up.
Okay.
But yes, I can send all of that to you because it is your vision.
I don't really remember any of it, so.
It's been a week. Elder Ushru, kind of quietly refills everybody's bean juices.
Bean juice.
Whatever task the gods have entrusted you with, by putting you on the path to cross with this vestige, I wish you good luck.
How far away is it to Bazazan?
So, that is largely going to depend on how quickly you travel. I'd say, given how much everybody already knows about Bazazan, I'm not even going to make anybody roll to see. It's like, well, how far is it? Because everybody rolled really well in history, so they know about Bazazan. They know how far away it is. They know about where it's at.
Look, I just finished a journey from Hupperduke for a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
I'm familiar with traveling.
You're familiar with overland travel.
I am too.
It is a journey that normally takes about 12 days. If you really hoof it the whole way, you can do it in 9. A more leisurely pace, 15 days. Mostly depends on, how fast do you want to get past a place called the Barbed Fields and the Wastes of Jorhas?
Yes. Claire wants to get through that pretty fast. She doesn't want to. Let's no hustle, no bustle. Let's go.
So I just want to check in. We're all sticking together for a while then?
I think that we were told
Looks
to.
like it.
I'm interested.
I mean, Liliath is still probably on the fence, but I'm in.
Divergence. No, this is the most exciting thing I've seen in 3 days.
Well, can you promise not to shoot me, give it a week at least?
I will make promises. If you turn into a warning, I will shoot you.
Well, I will, if there's threats, I will turn into a wolf, so you're gonna need to tamp that instinct down.
Then
I don't know what to tell you.
you can stay far away from me.
How
tell ya.
about we come to
Sounds like just sounds like you've got to just
tell ya.
figure out where everyone's gonna stand all the time.
and where? Yes,
What is far away? Is it relative? I'm not thinking about distance. I'm not going to be thinking about you. You keep the distance? Do you have a pole? Is it going to be like an arm situation?
I have a Corvus.
Okay, you stay a Corvus away. Just use Corvus to keep away. Don't shoot me.
Americans will use anything except the metric system.
Yes. Use a full Corvus between us.
Oh well.
Look, just keep 8 feet away and we should be fine.
Sounds fine.
Keep how many feet away?
A full Corvus. A full Corvus.
Full
A
Corvus.
literal full Corvus.
Okay, so a full Corvus.
A full Corvus away.
You laid Corvus down end to end.
Yeah. Just make sure that it's that way.
It's a full Corvus away.
So I guess we can collect our bearings, and I'm not sure when you are ready to start the journey. I just have to go get a little friend from the foresty area of this town. where there's bushes and.
Is it on our way out? Do we need to stock up
Okay,
on
I'm
supplies?
going to go shopping for some supplies.
Yes.
Are we
I'd like
getting
to
some
get
horses?
supplies. I would like to get. Well, I don't know how much we can afford. Is there any way that they, as heroes of the town, I don't know how long we can keep pushing that, but I would love to. Is there any discounts that we can get specifically on healing potions and supplies?
Elder Rooster kind of considers. He says, "Nothing that I can promise.
Promise me something.
Being the champions of the festival, how many drinks did you get last night?"
I have no idea. I don't keep count that high.
Exactly. I can't promise unlimited drinks. I can't promise many things.
I had 2.
I had half of Zem's too.
Yeah. So really, I had like 1.5.
1.5.
And then the rest was
However.
magical water. I made
Hey.
sure it was magical water.
Delicious and effective.
However, many people will be willing to give you discounts where they can.
Yes.
I
Let's
just
get
can't say
ourselves-
set 15% or whatever.
Ooh, 15%. Let's say that Ushru promised us a minimum of 15%. Thank you,
Do not
Ushru.
say. Do not
Ushru
say.
said it.
Bushru does not
Ushru
promise 15%.
I've already got up.
Ushru
And
does
I'm,
not
I'm happily heading towards the door.
No, ma'am, I do not promise 15%. 15% isn't even that good anyway.
Probably get a better deal. She just asked.
I don't know. And then I've already busted the door, so then I poke my head back in. Hey, where would one go to get a healing potion? I don't know this town.
At this
There are various apothecaries and supply posts.
Okay, I'll ask someone on
This
the
is a busy
street.
port town. There are plenty of options.
Okay, all right. Is anyone coming with me? Does anyone need a apothecary?
I need to go do some shopping of my own to see and find some stuff.
Will you keep a Corvus between us? Because I don't want to get shot.
I'll go buy some rations for myself, but that's all I can afford. I need to save as much as I can because spell book supplies are expensive.
They are.
say that again.
The pains of being a wizard.
Means
Oh, it's buttons.
Like,
Speaking of,
we completed that mission, and I am still over 20 gold away from being able to transcribe a first level spell into my book.
yes.
That sounds about right.
Actually, can we go? I would like to go to sell this sword
Okay. You
What
mean
was
the-
that,
or
Clara?
spear.
You mean that spirit? I
Yes.
found this soggy scroll that you had missed. Just putting that out there as well.
Oh, you're selling that spear?
Oh, keep us. I turn it so that it's a full Corvus between us. I'm gonna be a super
I
ass about
will
this.
Pretty. You know what? I'll trade you a healing potion for it.
How much is the spear worth? Is it worth a
So-
healing potion? I don't know how much.
Getting a weapon silvered generally costs about 100 gold pieces.
Okay,
Reselling, you generally get about 50%. So that
Okay.
is essentially a fair gold for gold trade.
okay, just
Yeah.
wait. Just don't hit me with it. Hit the werewolves that are coming after me, and then I leave.
Oh, what's this scroll?
I
So-
found a scroll
Shoulders.
in down in the watery pits that we were at. I can't understand it. It's not of my understanding. Maybe you will be able to understand it, possibly.
Most likely. I know a lot of magic stuff.
All right. Well,
I-
she pulls out the scroll from her bag and hands it over the button.
Cool.
Let
I
me know what it
unroll
is.
it in front of my big face.
I'm curious. What is it?
And I believe, let me get pulled back up just to be sure.
She knows.
Yes, you are able to read it, and it is a scroll of Thunderwave.
Ooh, nice. Oh, this will be very useful once I can get it transcribed. Thank you very much. This is a good one. Put it in my bag.
You're welcome. I'm glad someone could be of use of it. But I guess it's a trade for a trade. We found something. We could both trade for each other.
Everybody doing swapsies at the table, yeah.
Swapsies at the table. Thor doesn't get any swapsies. He got a bird in his chest.
Yeah, Thor had a weird
I got
looking
hurt.
chest wound that, yeah, your chest wound still looks very, very fresh. This just diamond of flesh cut out. But it doesn't hurt.
Sorry, I don't want to trade that with you, Thor. You can keep your diamond cut fresh flesh. I don't want it.
It's alright.
Do I have anything
Quick
else?
question though, out of character.
Yes.
Could I help Button learn that spell since I already know that spell? Could I give her guidance?
That's not what I need. I need gold to be able to afford the ink and paper
Right.
to transcribe the spell into my spellbook.
Yep.
Like, I could just cast it as a scroll, but then I only get one use of it. It's much better in my book, so I can keep casting it over and over again.
Yeah. It just takes a lot of ink to write a whole spell in your spell book.
Yeah, they need magic paper and magic.
First spell level.
Mm-hmm.
How much gold do you need? 4 gold.
It costs 50 per spell level, and this is just a first level spell, so I need 21 more gold to be able to afford this.
I'll give you my gold.
Oh yeah?
Do you have
I
money
think
that's
it just
willing to
takes
trade
regular
for
ink.
gold?
I don't have any items except for the core items that comes with this. Like, I don't have anything.
Buttons like fresh out.
Okay, I guess Thor will give you 21 pieces of gold so you can learn the spell.
Oh my god.
Everybody kind of chipping in, yeah.
Oh my god, this is amazing. Thank you all so much. And I'm gonna run directly over to the little magic shop to get paper and ink.
Alright. It is easy enough for you to find a shop that focuses on magical needs. Since this is a port city, there's a lot of folks coming and going. And there's need for magic stuff. So it is easy to find. It's easy to find a location to purchase spellbook grade paper and inks.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And then I believe it takes an hour per spell level as well to transcribe into your book. Correct?
It does. So my thought was, while all of them are shopping, I'm gonna run in, grab it really fast, and then start writing while they're doing all of their work.
All right. As you kind of run back in past Elder Ushru as he's leaving to go about his work for the day, he just kind of, quietly steps to the side. He's used to seeing goblins running around in town, and being a large orc, he's like, I've got a sixth sense for stepping aside for when there are goblins running around. That's how he got to be the elder. But yes, you may spend the next hour just holed up at a table here. Some people kind of trickle in to get some bean juice, and then head back out. They notice you and they're like, "Hey, you did really great. You did really great."
Thanks. Yeah, that's fine. Go away.
But nobody's like trying to have conversation because they're all waking up.
Should I make my Arcana check to see if I'm successful?
Hey.
Since it is just that first level spell,
I mean, rules as written.
Rules as written.
On a 2
Yeah.
or lower, I will still fail.
Do you have Arcana already? Can you get a 2?
Oh, I have proficiency in,
Mhm.
or I have expertise in Arcana, so I have a +8 to this. So
Yeah,
I just
you'll be
need a
fine.
3 or
Okay.
better. Yeah.
3 or better. Yeah. Humor me. Yeah, go for it.
All right, that's a 14. That's 22.
did.
It works.
Yeah, with lower level spells, it's like I almost just want to say it's fine because it's just first level, but rules as written. Part of being a wizard, yo.
Being a wizard.
There we go.
Here's a quick question.
Yes.
Seeing as Clara loves, her other passion, painting, drawings. She's part of a guild who loves to paint. Would she be able to, I don't know, set up a little stand of drawing people as they like, would you like a drawing today? Oh, it's just, 1 silver. Or a painting of yourself by a master artist as myself.
Yeah, kind of doing like caricatures at a fair sort of thing as everybody's like winding down from the festival.
Yeah. Why?
You know what? I will say yes.
Hey. Then she
Roll
will
me.
do that for a little while. Are we wrong?
Let me see here. All right. How long are you going to be set up?
While everyone's going, we'll say the hour.
All
Like
right.
button. We'll go for the hour.
Yeah.
Get a
All
little
right.
more coinage.
So, in the hour that you're set up, a lot of people kind of are, passing by. Some of them notice, like, oh, hey, you're one of the champions. So good job. 3 people take you up on it, and actually sit for a portrait. Roll me a performance check.
Well done. That's an 18 on that. And I don't have anything with that. It's just an 18.
Very nice. You paint 3 excellent portraits.
And I say,
Everyone is very pleased. They all asked for particularly large flourishes on your signature because you are, one of the champions of the Festival of Merit. This is a souvenir to take home. They got their portrait painted with one of the champions of the festival. How cool is that?
her hair is up in a bun, but she puts a little piece that wasn't maybe tucked behind her ear. It's like, oh, thank you. It's a passion of mine, really.
And during that time, sometime relatively early in the hour, since you put on the jewel, you become attuned to it, and knowledge enters your mind about this gem. And that is now in your journal.
Ooh. It's beautiful.
It is.
There's a lot of static coming from someone.
I think that
It's
is
CT.
Doran. Yep.
Yeah.
No. I'll just mute myself then until I need to talk.
You're fine.
Sorry. You said I needed to go to pull stuff.
Yes, you might be able to find a bag of holding at the temple.
Going to the temple.
It's just across the street. It's a short walk.
It's a short walk.
But as you arrive, the morning light coming in, the morning light coming into the temple just sets it alight with a warm glow. It's remarkably inviting. The priestess is going about her morning routine. There are many more people who are in praying than you have seen at the other times of day that you've come through. But it doesn't look like there's currently like an active service or anything going on. It's just everybody, having their moment of prayer in the morning.
The priestess is a drow woman, yes?
Yes.
Uh,
Get her name pulled back up here because
Then-
I don't remember it off the top of my head.
Then I am going to say an undercommon good morning, priestess.
She returns the good morning to you. She turns and is a little surprised to see someone other than a drow speaking such good undercommon. Good morning to you as well. Are you here for prayer?
Unfortunately, no. I'm actually looking for something.
Well, seek and you shall find. What is it that you're looking for? A bag?
Of holding.
Uh-huh. And why do you require this?
Well, me and my compatriots, the others, we're apparently heading down to Bazzoxan now. We've been tasked with, evidently, some sort of holy quest.
You are going to Bazzoxan. Wait here a moment. And she quietly leaves.
Just gonna be fun and just flop a seat. How long is she gonna be on for?
She comes back after about 10 minutes, but in that time you see, a few goblins and orcs come and go. Mostly the people who are here to pray are members of the Aurora Watch. Mostly drow. They kind of come in and they take off their shades and it's too bright in the morning. They sit and they pray.
When that priestess comes back, Lilith is just going to be resting her left arm on her cane. Just the casing on her mechanical arms popped. She's just fiddling around. Making the time go. Oh, she has a reporter.
Ma'am?
Yes.
She holds out a bag to you. And you are an artificer. You are familiar with what typical bags of holding look like. This doesn't really look like a bag of holding to you. It's a satchel that looks like it's made out of purple silk. But she holds it out to you with confidence and concern, since you're going to Bazzoxan.
I've never quite seen a bag of holding like that.
How many bags of holding have you seen that are made in Rossona?
Fair point. I normally just see the ones that are made.
Cut out there, I'm sorry.
I normally just see the ones that are.
Well, This is one of my personal objects. Please treat it well. And she holds it out to you.
How much do you want for this?
I do not want money. Money is of little object to me. I want you to be safe. And I want you to kill as many demons as you can in Bazozan.
If she has anything extra for that, like a radiant weapon.
Is that something that you can do for me?
I rest most assuredly. I absolutely can.
She holds it out to you.
Thank you. And, damn him.
Mm-hmm.
What was this woman's name?
Her name is Belana Zolayed. Of Den Zolayed.
Alana of Den Zaliath.
Can you type that?
Yes.
Good. I don't. I'm just gonna erase what I put down. I don't even want to compare how badly I butchered.
Just destroying this poor woman's name.
Yeah.
Just for funsies, roll me a history check.
Said history, and I wrote down bag of history. Why'd you do that to me?
Bag of history.
Okay. My history. 19.
19. So, you know that Den Zolayed is one of the 6 great houses. There are 12 powerful noble houses in the Kryn dynasty. There's kind of like an upper 6 and a lower 6. Den Zolayed is one of the upper 6.
I will keep that noted after this campaign. If I'm not dead, I'm coming back for this woman.
You also, with a 19, are able to recognize that the crest of Den Zolayed is on this bag.
Girl, you've been claimed.
That's not going to cause trouble later, is it?
Yeah, they might be trying to consecrate you. That sounds like they're trying to claim you.
DM with
have been
passive,
Actually, it's a really good
perception of 12.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see a ring on her finger?
Trust.
You do not.
Trust in.
As she's holding it out, you do not see. Well, she's wearing rings, but she's not wearing a ring.
That
on her
ring.
finger. Yeah. She's got like a signet ring, and she's got a few that look like they're probably
She's got
magic rings
one
of some
empty
sort.
finger.
But she doesn't have one particular ring on one particular finger. No.
Girl, get it. We need this kind of connection
baby
for
mama.
the future. We need this kind of connection for the future. Play our cards right.
Totally pure and innocent reasons, such as butter breathing.
She is giving you her personal bag of holding.
A satchel of holding.
I wonder what's in there. What did she give you? You should empty it out.
Not in front of her. That would be rude.
That's true. That's true. You gotta
wait. You gotta wait and empty it out. But you have to empty it out. But also linger when you take it from her.
Thank
God.
you.
Thank you, Bologna.
Oh, that was spicy.
You're welcome. May the Luxon's light shine upon you.
And may it shine upon you as well.
She's sworn in celibacy. You're not getting anything because
Only you are sworn into celibacy. Oh, it's only written in your rule book. Everyone else is fine.
Yep.
even
Yeah, I mean,
book.
Show me in the book!
Show me the book.
We
Show
need
me
to
the
see it written down. Everyone else is fine. All of my clerics are a little too much.
well, and I
Give me
mean, like,
another life
the whole,
card.
there's a lot with reincarnation with, the worship of the Luxon. Can't have that if everybody's swearing celibacy, So,
Yeah, I don't know of any D&D gods that require celibacy.
You see another life cleric. They're like, you ask them. We know this one person who
You took it too
They
far.
were sworn into celibacy. No, we're not sworn at all. They're crazy.
She took it too far.
Those tryhards.
She wasn't paying attention during the orientation.
Instead of secrecy, she put celibacy. Like,
Yep, that's it.
sworn into celibacy. Oh my gosh.
So, you do, in fact, now have a satchel of holding. I've gone ahead and made that a sheet that is, available for use in case anybody needs to put something inside that bag of holding.
So that one will be the party bag.
No. Did the attractive drow priestess give it to you? No, I don't think so.
No.
I'm sure if she saw another, religious, godly woman, she would have.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty cute.
So, is there any other shopping that needs to be done?
I don't think we have enough money to do any real shopping.
Yes.
I'm gonna go spend, now that I'm done doing that, I'm gonna go spend my last 4 silver on rations.
All right,
I'm also going to get rations.
getting some rations.
I wanted to know if there was any out of orders bases nearby. Well, in this town particularly.
Any what bases?
Any of the out of the
your
order. Yes.
Roll me perception.
Oh, okay. Give me a second here.
Well, that has
Away.
a lot of money.
1 day of rations costs 5 silver. Never
Yeah,
mind.
Is that perception?
Yes, perception.
I rolled a 16, and that makes it a 17.
All right. So you're kind of going around town looking to see, is there a lodge anywhere? You don't see anything that immediately stands out.
Okay.
Can I go to get more crossbow bolts and tarp and more rations? I'll get enough for the group.
Yes, you may.
Okay.
So
Two will also
tarp
go buy
rations?
some more rations.
Tarp and rations, no problem. Those are easy to get. Crossbow bolts, however, are in a little bit short supply. There is a war going on, after all. So, they can be had, but it's a little bit of a markup. Normally, 20 crossbow bolts is 1 gold. They're selling it for 1 gold, 5 silver. Just a little war profiteering as a treat.
As a treat.
As a treat.
I'll take 2 set. 2. So I have 20 now. I'll get. I don't know how long it'll take us to get there, and I'll get 40.
All right. So that'll be 3 gold with the crossbow bolts.
Okay. And how much for the tarp and the rations?
Tarp is... Let's see here.
All right, CT, can you mute?
Yep, we got the buzz coming through again.
Thank you.
All right. So, a tarp is 2 gold.
Okay.
It also comes with, like, stakes and tent poles, because it's a tent.
Okay, perfect.
You go in asking for a tarp, and they're like, they pull
Here's
out
a
a
tent.
tent, and they start to take out the tent stuff, and they're like, here you go!
Perfect.
And how many rations are you looking to buy?
Enough for a week.
All right. So, it is 5 silver per day for rations. So that would be 35 silver, which comes out to 3 gold, 5 silver for 1 week's worth of rations for 1 person.
Okay, I'll get enough for I'll get enough for a button also. So that's 6.
All right.
Wait, that's enough.
Yep. So that'll be 7 gold for 2 people's rations for a week.
And DM, how much did Claire make during her?
So you said that you were selling for a silver a piece, right?
Yes.
Yep. So you made 3 silver. 3 customers.
Didn't know if they gave me any extra.
No tips.
No tips. Like water.
Yep. You have a tip jar. You put a couple of copper in there to kind of like prime the pump. No takers.
Right.
All right. And for everything that Lilia is buying, let's see here.
Hi.
Because you are buying a bunch of stuff.
I can buy more!
I'm sure you can. But, okay, so 2 oxen, that is 30 gold piece for the yoke of them. Cart is a further 15.
Oh, it'll be 35 because I meant to type wagon. So it can be a covered wagon.
Alright. Let's bump that up then. Alright. 6 rations, that's 3 gold. Let's see. Feed per day is 5 copper pieces. All right. And then just like general like dry goods and stuff for cooking, just standard Oregon Trail stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
So, stuff that can work with the chef feet.
All right.
flour, bread, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You're smart.
This
Let's
is not
see.
the first time I've had to just bulk buy a lot of shit that I will be using for the rest of the campaign. You should have seen what my rogues buy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, my other rogue for this game, she got a lot of stuff with what little money she had.
Mm.
A lot of salt.
Yeah, add salt to that list.
I know you. I already put salt down.
Put salt down. You don't even have
Are
to
you
say a
buying any
word.
pepper by chance?
Yes!
2 gold per pound. Gotcha.
I think I'll just, get half a pound of pepper. No? It's nice.
Half a pound of pepper will go a long way. That's a lot of pepper.
Mm-hmm.
You just use like this much? Not even?
Are you gonna get some salt too?
Salt's already on there.
Nice.
And flour, just cooking
Wow.
oil.
Mm-hmm.
Any dusty
Non-cooking
deliciousness?
oil.
Okay.
I'm a chef with 3 kids. How dare you insult me like that?
I was actually just making a joke because dust of deliciousness actually functions as a curse that gives you disadvantage on every wisdom check and saving throw.
I'll give you disadvantage with a concussion.
That'll do
All
it.
right. So, just kind of roughly looking in there, since we're talking about 12 days worth of goods. That's going to be between about, like 5 to 10 gold pieces worth, depending on like how much flour to, salt is the ratio of stuff that you're buying. Are you going to be buying a chicken for fresh eggs?
Don't tempt me.
Full on Oregon Trail here.
Hey, put it on the cart.
I have 500 gold. I can.
How? How?
Ow.
How do you have so much gold?
You know that magic item that we found in that pit? That I found in that pit? I sold it.
Oh,
Yep,
I
the
remember
beads.
that.
Yep. The beads.
And you didn't share none of it with me?
I mean, we're new. We're a new
I'm
party.
sharing
Why
the
would
fruits of what I'm buying for the party.
That's true
Ah.
too.
There
That's
you go.
fair. That's fair.
We have a
Fair.
wagon, a bunch of food, a chef who's going to cook said food.
Yeah, we don't even have to walk now. We don't even have to ride a horse now. We can just sit in a wagon.
Hey, there you go.
I think I'm sharing.
I also don't want to keep my money on me, so I'm fine with you holding all of it in whatever capacity that looked like.
I'll shut up
Plus,
now.
we're going to Bazazan. I don't think there's going to be a lot of mercantile business in a demon-infested city.
An
It's not
opportunity
really
to
known
get our
for
shit
it.
stolen.
There you go.
Alright, well, I head back to the inn and I give Button their rations, like just in cases. I don't know anything about the chef's plans, so I'm like, here's some rations. You said you wanted them.
Well, yeah, I just don't have any food on me at all.
Seems-
None come with my background.
That seems
And so
Unwise. So I hand you 6 days worth of rations.
Oh wow, that's a lot. Oh my god, you're amazing. Why is everyone so nice? This is weird.
Yes,
That's weird.
this is sometimes they call it friendship.
Mm.
You'll get used to it, I think. Maybe you won't.
What's friendship?
You'll see. Just, stick with us, kid. Or grown man. I don't grown them. I don't know. Just, you'll be
Grown
fine.
Zay them.
Say them. Stick with us, them.
And I mean, just for the
Me,
sake
kid,
of
I'll
it, if
make
you
you
do want to
stop.
use like gendered terms of endearment, I do prefer femme terms of endearment.
Okay, that's good to know. I was struggling with trying to figure out little buddy didn't seem like an appropriate thing to say, both diminutively and gendered wise. So I was trying to stay away from it. But when I get drunk, I don't know what I'm going to say. So it's helpful.
That angel from last night is lucky I didn't gut him.
Yes, I agree. I really do. It could have been bad for all of us, for everyone in the room. All right. When are we leaving? Should I take a nap? Can I take a nap?
A nap? You probably could take a nap. However, as everybody kind of starts trickling back in, are you ready to depart?
Yeah, if we're going toward where Barry is.
Bazazan.
If
We're
not,
gonna hit the Oregon Trail with our oxen.
then
Yep.
Claire's gonna go get Barry.
Oh, we got to. We'll hit Barry on the way out.
Yeah,
Little baby Barry.
That's what I wanted to make sure. All right, yeah. then
Little baby
we're
Barry.
ready to go.
Gotta pick up Barry on the way out of town.
Go
That
pick
is
up
no
Barry
problem.
all the time.
I'm so excited.
And as everyone gets together, Kara will be like, before we go, there's a couple of bushes in like the beginning of town. I left my little friend there. They really like berries.
I just start looking at you blinking. So you leave people in bushes?
You'll see when we get there. It's not a person.
But you leave them in bushes.
Yes, you'll see why.
Why would you leave them in bushes?
You'll see why.
Okay. I think you should leave people in better places.
Yep.
As we walk outside, I just look up at the sky, cup my hands over my mouth. All right, Umarin, come on, you've had your fun. Lands on shoulder.
And describe your familiar.
Oh yeah, no, my familiar has been described, but I do it again. They are like a 2.5-foot tawny owl that just like looks super cute, and basically is a big owl. Weighs about 5 pounds, even though it's like that big because of the hollow bones, and it's just it likes to fly around and be cool and hang out with the other owls that don't realize that it's actually made out of light.
Nice. Well, Clara was about to be like, that's something totally different. I don't have one of those.
Oh yeah, no, this is just my good bird. Like, I'm only 3.5 feet tall, so the owl being 2.5 feet,
Right?
it's like two goblins in a trench coat,
Two goblins in
essentially.
a trench coat.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well,
We go.
Yeah, let's go.
anybody else need everyone else have their things ready, packed to go? Good.
Hello, all. I have loaded us down with supplies.
Oh, what?
Oh wow,
Lillian. What?
you are incredible.
Wow.
I
Thank
didn't
you.
even know they had oxen and zorkers in this
Yes,
part of the
their names
country.
are Jerry and Jerry. One spelled with a G, the other spelled with a J.
Obviously.
Have fun.
Very
Hello,
punny.
Gerald. Nice to meet you. Jerome.
Jerome.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Hey, Jerry. All right, off we go.
Off we go. Don't forget to stop by the bushes.
We go there immediately. First things first, bush.
Why are we going to the bushes? Did y'all not use the bathroom before we left?
I did, but
Bush.
someone likes to leave people in bushes.
It's not a person.
Hmm.
Is it like it's not a person anymore kind of scenario?
No, it's
Mm.
you see when we get to the bush. And
I did get a shovel. Just saying.
Very
okay,
important.
well,
Lots of
Kill
shovels.
somebody.
That's important. Yeah.
once we get to the bush, Claire hops off work. She's like, "All right, Barry, these people think you're a person. Will you just come out so we can leave? I know you love berries, but just come, please."
Did you
And
get a mini bear?
it was all in the bush, and out comes out this little blue pseudo dragon holding this little berry in his mouth, just eating it. I'm like, "See, it's not a person. It's just my pal Barry." They like that name. I've called them that because, as you can see, they like berries.
Oh, you named yours after
munching on
its
one.
favorite food. Mine's called Umarin after my favorite food,
Oh,
Umarin Dali.
I found Barry one day in the forest. We connected. They've been following me ever since. So me and Barry just stick together. And they find bushes of berries that they like to eat. So
That is adorable.
This
I
is
love them.
yeah,
like I would die for them.
Yeah, I named
I'm not dying for them, but
I would.
Umarin Dali, or Umarin after my favorite food, Umarin Dali, which is basically like a rice pudding topped with a spiced gooseberry jam. It's pretty delicious.
It is.
That sounds pretty good.
and Barry kind of just flies over on my shoulder. I'm like, all right, we're ready to go. Have you collected all your berries, Barry? They're just munching on my berries.
Off we
As
go.
you guys are gearing up to head out of town, you hear from behind you, "Wait, where are you going?"
Who is it? I
You
look
see-
behind us.
Yep, behind you, you see
oh,
Ayo
is that it?
running after you.
Oh,
She
We're leaving.
she catches up to you, doesn't seem winded at all. She's like,
Hello, Ao, darling. Hi,
are you joining us?
"Wait, where are you guys going?"
Sam.
We're on a quest. Apparently, we're on a quest. Are you coming with us?
You're on a quest?
The
Yeah.
bus
You had me a quest. Where are we going?
van.
Are
This
we-
is Anne.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still teary-eyed with you.
Well, I mean, like, she kind of gestures around. She's like, he's not, like, here, but...
All right, so you can come and he'll stay. Come on.
You can come and stay.
I mean, I can't really abandon my crew, you know?
Oh. Dermot is great. He can come too.
Well, I mean, I'm
Ah,
fine to
Dermot can
wait.
come. Dermot's amazing.
Dermot
Definitely.
is awesome. Definitely.
Ao, darling, you go gather everyone, and they can all ride except for Maggie, mostly because she cannot fit. I am sorry.
I mean, the whole crew. I feel like that's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people
I-
for a wagon.
Like
Should most likely-
Ao and Dermot.
Well, then fine.
for sure.
Some
Maggie,
people will take
obvious.
turns walking, and someone can ride in Corvus's arms.
I mean, Ayo, darling, do you have, maybe transportation as well for the crew? I mean, wagon.
No, we walk.
You walk. Okay.
It's
Gonna take
good.
12
It's good for
days.
building character, I'm told.
Is it? I mean, I'm gonna walk
I mean-
because I like walking, but
I mean, that's what my parents say.
same.
Good.
Okay.
Any ideas?
Really?
Let's our horses.
Can you guys? What? I'm not the thinker in the group.
What are we thinking about?
Any
They want to
ideas?
join us. How can they join us?
No? We're on our way out now, but if you want to meet up in Bazozan, that could work. We've already just spent the whole morning getting ready. So, like, I'm ready to leave the town.
She kind of, it's like, yeah, that's fair.
And you don't even know if your crew wants to come, so you probably should check before you agree to take them to a demon-infested battle town. I mean, sounds great to me, and Maggie's gonna be in, but
I know, yeah. I mean, like it sounds great.
the little one with the daggers, he seems kind of weak, so he's probably not in.
Oh, Irvin? No, Irvin's great.
I don't think that's true.
I mean, he can pull his weight.
I think he's got a more weak constitution, so you should take him someplace safe.
I think Bikilo is right in some aspects. You should definitely ask your crew first before you come along. I'm sure they would miss you if you've gone missing. You know, just by yourself.
Right.
You should probably go ask them. But if you happen to come along, meet us there in Bazadan or before, and we would
send us a message along the trail, and you can meet us on the way.
We would be very appreciated to have you in your crew.
I mean,
Half
if you even head out a few hours after we leave, like, I'm sure we'll meet up at the campground that we set up.
Sure.
Probably, yeah. Well, I guess I'll go run it by everybody, I guess.
Hey,
Don't get too far ahead, okay?
You're amazing. Never change.
You never change, except for when you shot at us. Maybe change that about yourself.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
We'll work on that. We'll work on it.
Just want to say, shot back in self-defense.
We'll work on it. We'll see then, Ao, if we do.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, if you were coming in hot trying to hurt us, that would have been a smart tactical decision.
I support it 100%.
Oh god.
She's like, you're not wrong, but you were wrong about us coming in hot to attack you, so
I'll pay more attention next time.
good idea.
Zem didn't know the depth of your character. Learning experience.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've only known assholes for the last 20 years, so this is weird for me.
Right.
You know, I understand.
Understandable.
So, alright, bye.
We'll see you later, Ao.
Alright, bye-bye. Like I said, don't get too far ahead of us. We'll be right behind you.
Okay.
Bye, darling.
She turns and she takes off.
Partly that felt like a threat, but it also felt like a promise, which, two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
Oh, she is wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah, she's really cool.
That little one with the daggers. Oh, man.
You really don't like them.
It's
I haven't
not-
talked to that one yet. He seems
You won't enjoy
cagey, but
He's
fine.
absolutely cagey. Not ideal.
I think he
I
don't
mean-
like it because he beat you in that pie eating contest.
No, not
Yes,
true.
that's
I
why.
don't recall what you're talking about, and I also don't think that's accurate.
I mean,
Sir, I
honestly,
witnessed it.
So
I just have to say, I'm also very cagey, so I don't feel like I have much room to talk.
Yes, but you are wise, like an owl.
Oh god.
Alright. So, as you guys head out of town with your wagon fully loaded, what is the pace that you are going to travel at?
What are our
Maybe my
options?
first intent was fast, but now I guess since we're waiting on AO.
I don't think we're
standard.
waiting on AO.
Not waiting
Yeah.
on AO.
We're gonna go. They're gonna do whatever they're gonna do. We're gonna do what we're gonna do, and we're gonna hope for the best.
Pace it out.
I would
we'll
say
meet in the-
Darling,
Standard
there's
pace to
strength in
start off
numbers.
with,
We're going at
you know.
standard pace.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
agree, Smander.
I would like.
Alright.
Yes.
So,
I bought the oxes, and the wagon, and most of the food, and most of the supplies.
Jeez,
Everything.
brag, why don't you?
traveling
Be a long 12
will.
days.
Be a lot.
traveling at a standard pace, the journey will take 12 days.
Can I hunt along the way?
You may. Yes.
Yeah.
At a fast pace, it takes 9, and at a slow pace, it takes 15. Just to refresh.
So far, I think standard pace. Pretty good.
Alright. Votes are for a normal pace.
Mm-hmm.
Votes are in.
Alright.
Oh,
And as we
Hey,
start to set off, we are going to take a break.
oh, we did it.
We did it!
we did it.
We were
We did it! We had a place that's like a natural break time.
victorious!
Yay!
Phoenix,
Hoorah!
we're taking a break.
We will take a break, and we will see you in 10 minutes.
Cool.
Because I have to go grab something to eat real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And we are going to need Phoenix to put us on break.
Phoenix!
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 Phoenix, come back! Phoenix!
Blame it all
back
on
to
me.
us. Please, Phoenix, come back.
Blame
You
it
just walked
all
away
on
right
the
when we said we were going on break.
I know.
Phoenix, come back to us. We are
Sadako.
Rip. Rip.
for
Hey,
you.
since we're technically breaking, I just looked into my character sheet since the map got pulled up. I went over to my history section.
Yeah?
I don't remember what town I'm from, and it's not on here.
You are from Rothold.
That's what I thought. That's what
Yes.
I thought.
Phoenix,
I saw
run.
it, and I
Oh,
just
I know.
yeah.
Hey, welcome back, Phoenix. So, we are going to take a break.
Take a break.
Because we have a natural breaking point.
Natural
They
break
can't hear.
event.
They're not on headphones still.
Yep.
I am.
Please look!
Look
Please
up.
look up! Please look up!
Phoenix!
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 Up.
Phoenix!
Look up.
Just
Look up, please!
Oh my god.
Your headphones back up.
Down.
Phoenix, put your headphones back in! We're all just gonna wait! Hey! Phoenix!
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 Please, please.
Phoenix, please!
Please.
Please! Please look up! What the look up!
We need to go on break.
Next time it's not us. Phoenix, please.
Phoenix, please. Phoenix.
Phoenix!
Phoenix.
Phoenix! Phoenix! We try to go on break here! We know this!
I'm crying.
Phoenix! 'Cause- 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 ' And we're back. So, as we had left off, we were ready to begin our journey into the wastes of Xhorhas. We had decided that we were going to be traveling at a normal pace. So it's going to be about 12 days. Everybody roll me survival real quick as you're plotting your route.
Okay.
Oh, how much would a map have been?
A map?
Mm-hmm.
I am not sure. Who would you be buying a map from?
Someone in Shigal, like, hey, I'm heading down to the demon pit.
There are a lot of people who will sell you maps. The quality of those maps varies. So are you just buying from somebody?
I would like a decently quality map.
And just of like Northern Xhorhas, or are you trying to get a map of the whole continent? Just Xhorhas itself?
I mean, just Xhorhas itself would be wonderful. It would probably have more detail than about the entire continent.
Alright. I will say that going like to the Aurora Watch, to their barracks, and saying, "Hey, I'm heading to Bazzoxan," you would be able to get a high quality map. I'm gonna say though that like this is probably like some dude's personal map, and he's gonna have to like bum off of somebody else now. So it's gonna be like 3 gold to make it worth his while to have everybody else. Man, it's like, dude, you lost your map.
Like, oh, 3 gold. Are you sure there's no other way I can convince you?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Money.
Okay. New deal. 3 gold and I get to kiss you on the cheek.
He's like, weird stipulation. 3 gold.
Sorry, I'm just fucking with this man.
He definitely has the feeling that he's being fucked with. He's not sure to what end.
Who has put you up to this?
A woman that likes to craft, and I'm here for supplies.
But yes, he will turn over his map for 3 gold pieces. He seems completely unimpressed by the kiss.
Can't win them all.
Can't win them all.
Take my map then.
Off we go. So, survival.
Yes. Okay. So, with a 20, Aquila, you know that if you travel south along the Emerald Loop, that you will arrive at the Emerald Loop caravan site in about 8 days.
All right, I let the group know.
I got
It is-
11.
11,
Got an 18.
you're just like, all right, I'm gonna trust her. I'm gonna trust her that she knows where we're going.
Mhm.
I'm gonna trust her.
You know that this campsite is safe, that it is very frequently traveled, and therefore there are usually a lot of guards there. So, totally safe location.
And it's on our way?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, it is.
head
It
there.
is 8 days south. And then if you turn and travel east from there, then the Helib path will take you to Bazzoxan. If you
Okay.
take the North Fork, of course. South Fork will take you down to Rossana, which is a really roundabout way to get to Bazzoxan.
Okay. That's the way we head.
Yep, and you're able to very easily point all of this out on the map that Lily has obtained. And on the map, you guys can definitely see where Bazzoxan is.
I see it.
So,
Plunk.
Mhm.
Bazzoxan. Bazzoxan. We head to the Emerald Loop. We camp there. Do we meet anyone interesting there?
Oh, we gotta
Well,
go
it's
through.
gonna take you 8 days to get there, so...
At it.
Adorable, you think we're getting there that fast?
We're frog marching there.
Frog marching.
Alright. So,
Didn't realize
your
we
first
were
day of
keen on-
travel, with everybody hanging out in the back of the cart, is uneventful.
Yay.
You're easily able to set yourself up for a night's rest. Everybody's got rations.
I use my tent.
You got your tent. Everyone roll me perception.
Lilith, cooking.
Juliet's cooking.
Oof. Bad perception roll. 7.
7. You don't see
No.
me.
I gotta add this up. My screen pulls up. I can tell you right now that I rolled pretty high.
Okay.
20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Alright. You guys notice that you haven't seen Ayo and her group.
Oh. We have oxen, and they do not. She had to go back. Keep going.
They'll catch up eventually. It'll be fine. So we're gonna do campfire stories.
If you'd like, you may do campfire stories.
I want to try to hunt at night too.
Alright. Go ahead and roll me a survival for the hunting.
Yes.
Alright. So, as you are hunting in the plains and the wastes, it's hard to find tracks of things that are edible. You find several tracks, easily enough. But you're able to figure out with a 20 on that roll that a lot of these are demon tracks.
Oh no, not great.
Yeah, not great at all. Especially, I mean, aside from the fact that they're demons, which just on its own is not great.
Not edible.
Demons are not good eating.
They're not edible.
They're
You
not
could
edible.
try, but they're not chewy, and they don't like it when you chew on them.
When you kill them, they start to dissolve into black ichor, so they are not eatable.
Boo.
But you are able to track down and snare some rabbits.
Good.
Nice.
I hand some to our chef for cookings, and then I take some and I make jerky out of them. Whatever proportion I can.
Yeah.
All right.
And I think whenever we're stopped, I'm going to be reading my book that I got from the last town. Just
All right.
like going over it and seeing if I can figure anything out, stuff like that. Just like whenever we're stopped, because if I try to read it while we're in the cart, I get
You're
a little
gonna get
motion.
Yeah. Understandable. Roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh, 19 on the die plus 8. 27.
Very nice. So, you're a chronergist, yes?
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, the first section that you're flipping to is the chronergy section.
Obviously, yeah.
Obviously. So, you're going through here reading on the connections of sub-Nyrimian chronometry. And it's a pretty solid read. A lot of it is focused more on things like using dunamantic principles to make calculations over great stretches of space-time,
Mm-hmm.
with possible connections to things such as spelljammer technology.
Oh.
Cool.
Wow, this is
It's
fascinating.
it's kind of the vibe that you get. It's like, okay, so that would be a logical reason why chronergists at the conservatory would be working on equations like this. Interesting.
Cool.
But that is what you read for tonight.
Awesome.
Somewhere else I have more detailed summaries about all of these articles, but
Yeah, when you get the chance, every time I succeed in Arcana, I would
Mhm.
love the full article so I can just download all of that into my brain.
you will get a summary from me.
No, the full article.
I am not writing a full article. I'm not writing a full academic journal. There are a lot of things that I will do and pour my time into for Dungeons and Dragons. That unfortunately is not one of them.
I completely understand. Yeah.
And somewhere around here is map for. But I can't seem to find it. Oh, I bet. Aha! Never mind, I found it. We are good. So, what else is being done around the campfire?
Making food for everyone.
Fair.
Anyone else?
Well, tomorrow tonight I hunted. Tomorrow I'd like to make something with my alchemist supplies.
All right.
Nice.
That is very
Claire's
fair.
setting up her bedroom and doing a little bit of
Or
her
it's just sitting in the-
prayers.
And there is enough food for you to make Liliath with your chef feat. So at the end of a short rest, anyone who eats the food that is made regains one more spends one hit die, can regain an extra 1d8 hit points.
Nice.
And
Nice.
with 1 hour of work, or when you finish a long rest, you can cook a number of treats equal to your proficiency bonus. They'll last 8 hours after being made, so this will be a morning thing.
Mm-hmm.
And a creature can use a bonus action to eat one of these treats and gain temporary hit points. So
That's dope.
Nice.
there is cooking happening.
Good.
Cooking!
Cooking!
Cooking
No.
going
It's a
on.
temp hit die, basically one temp hit die.
If you are
Tomorrow, basically.
if you eat the food, I will count it for tomorrow, since it would be really pointless to take chef, only eat at the end of a day, and then never be able to get the bonuses from it. But tomorrow, if you are spending hit die on a short rest to regain HP, then you get the hit dice that you're spending plus an additional 1d8.
1d8, that's what it was.
So that's any time over the next day after eating food that is prepared with the chef feat that you get extra heals.
Yay. Heal.
Now, are we going to be doing watches? What's the deal?
Bird is
I would be
already
fine with it.
doing the first watch.
I mean, there's only 5 of us, so someone is going to have to take a watch alone.
I can take the first watch or the second watch or I'll take the last watch.
Well, Corvus, I guess I don't want your help.
Orvis and I can take the last watch. We heard you, CT.
I can take 2 watches in a row. Either the first or the last 2.
Hell.
Oh,
First,
right.
you know.
I forget that you only need 4 hours.
So that would work if she wants to wake up and make breakfast.
Yeah.
No, if I wake up, it takes another 4 hours total.
Right?
So CT, Thorid is doing the first watch.
Who wants to watch with Thorid? Alright, fine, I'll do it.
I'll
I mean, I'm fine watching alone.
Oh, it's fine, don't worry.
take third watch.
36 seconds. This is fine.
Second watch is always the hardest. It's so hard to get back to sleep.
Right.
It's okay.
Okay. Watch is covered.
All right. So, for those on first watch, please go ahead and roll me perception. You can either roll individually, or you can elect to give one person advantage.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm rolling.
Rolling.
I don't like that face.
I got an 11, and my passive perception is 11.
All right.
My passive is 15, but I only got a 12.
I'm gonna give advantage to Button.
Nope, too late. You guys both roll.
Okay.
You have to decide before a roll is made.
Yeah.
Oh well.
So, as everyone goes to sleep, Thorid and Button stay up to begin their watch. What is it that you wish to discuss?
Want to know what's kind of wild? We're going to a place that was, like, really important to the Calamity right now.
This is true. Yet nobody's talking about it.
How do you know? Not many people know of the stuff that went on during the Calamity. I studied this for years.
I know through stories I've heard passed down in my family.
Okay, let's test it. What do you think the importance of the Calamity was to the town we're going to?
Uh-oh. Out of character, I don't really remember.
Roll me a history check.
Okay, hang on.
Authorities out.
I was caught off guard. I rolled 19 on die plus 2, 21.
All right. So, you know that Bazzoxan is a place that past was called Betrayer's Rise. This was where an enormous gate to the abyss was torn into the landscape. Demons poured out of it to supplement the Betrayer God's forces.
So are you gonna tell me?
I was waiting to see if anybody else was going to talk.
It's just the two of you who are awake right now.
Okay. Well, I know that the betrayer gods originated from there, and that is where most of their demon forces come from, the Abyss.
No on the first, yes on the second. You get half marks. The betrayer gods did not originate there. That was just where they opened a portal to the abyss, causing demons to pour out and supplement their forces. Oh yeah, no, this character's a total nerd. They get into the books.
My character is not a nerd.
You're much smarter than you look.
I know stuff.
No.
Thank you.
Right. Alright, so, what's the deal with the thing on your chest?
That I have no idea.
No? We should get, like, an expert to look at that sometime. It seemed like, from what I understood, they couldn't really tell what was going on back in town, but, we should get you checked out by someone who knows what that stuff is, because I'm worried about you.
I'll most likely visit my father. He's experienced with this kind of stuff that I'm dealing with at the moment.
Oh, yeah? That's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
cool. That's pretty cool. Well, alright. Let's, get some more watch on.
Also, I have a question out of character.
Yes.
How long, if I were to cast my minor illusion around the camp, how long would that last?
Minor illusion.
Being,
Last.
say again?
Sadako
She's gone.
froze. Yeah,
She's gone.
Oh no.
She'll be back. It's fine. So, what have you done throughout life so far?
Minor illusion only lasts for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a cantrip that only lasts for a minute.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, I've traveled. I am currently in the military.
Currently, are you abandoning your post right now?
No, I am on leave of duty.
Oh, interesting. Well, you might need to quit if this takes a while.
It's true.
Yeah.
Do you want to wake us up or switch watch? Oh, we would need. Oh, Sadako.
Yeah.
There you are.
Okay, I'm back.
There you are.
Well, yeah, we can switch watches, assuming nothing happened during our watch.
Yeah.
You can switch. Otherwise, we'll just be RPing the whole time.
I mean, you can also do that. We learned some things.
But as your watch ends, it's time for second watch. All of my screens and everything shut down, so I'm trying to get everything back up. It's like, okay,
Oh, no.
watch is the best time for this to happen.
Anna and Lilia.
So was I just awake for the first hour?
Mm-mm. You said you were going to do You said you were going to do either second or third watch, so you were asleep for the first watch.
That is not how an elf can trance and take a watch, honey. I
Whatever
either
you-
can take the first and second, or I can take the third and fourth.
No, there's
Yeah,
only
so-
3 watches.
Basically, somebody has to. Watches are 2 hours apiece, and a long rest is 8 hours. So,
Yeah, if we're only doing 3 watches, that means we're not getting a long rest.
essentially.
Okay. Whatever's clever.
Yeah,
I thought they were
essentially
3 hours.
someone's taking watch alone. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was Claire. Claire was doing second watch by herself, which is fine.
Alright. So, Clara, go ahead and roll me perception. Since it is in the dark, you're at disadvantage.
So, Claire's doing watch by herself?
Claire
Yes.
is doing watch
Okay,
by
well,
herself.
Corvus, I guess, is, just going to stand there and, be Corvus.
Corvus just rises up.
Or, oh no, I guess that wouldn't really do.
Stays standing
Any
over your
good.
shoulder,
For
menacingly.
everyone. Alright, first roll was a 16, second roll was an 18, so 16 it is, which makes it a
Alright.
dirty 20.
Nice.
Yes.
So, even though it's dark, and you do not have dark vision, Katha is full. Bathing the land in gentle moonlight. So you can't see anything in color, but you can still see out a fair distance. It's bright moonlight. Bright dim.
Bright dim moonlight.
Bright dim moonlight. It's one of those evenings where the moonlight almost seems like you could read by it. But there's like kind of this thought in the back of your head, and it's like, you'll go blind if you try to read in the dark. So you don't. But at the same time, it's like, but I probably could. Like,
Probably could, yeah. She just keeps watching as the others are sleeping, playing with her key, as she does, before something big happens, since she's had it for like her whole life. Seeing Barry kind of run around trying to scavenge berries. Like, Barry, you're probably not going to find any. I told you to get some before you left. Too bad, so sad.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have Barry roll me survival. Just for funsies.
That's a natural 20. So I don't have
Nice.
a character sheet for Barry, so I don't know if Barry's advantages or not. But yeah. Oh god.
Not at 9 o'clock at night.
Think it just happened again. You just did.
Yeah, she's gone. No dragons. 254.
I mean, assuming it's like a familiar, it's not like it can't just be resummoned.
It's not.
It's not a familiar.
Oh, really?
It's an animal.
Barry is a pseudo dragon.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I'll take a picture of the stat block and put it in the chat. So I have the book.
Leave the dragon alone.
Don't kill my Barry. Barry is.
Let me try this.
Very sweet.
So... oh my goodness. Everything keeps crashing on me. Barry is able to find a few things here and there to nibble on, but out here on the wastes, there's not much that is, it's necessarily good eating.
You guys have passed the farms that kind of surround Jigao, and most of them grow rice, not berries.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Barry.
grow rice in the desert. Good for them.
Well, they're along a river, so they're able to irrigate.
Yeah. Yes, I told you, Barry. I told you to stock up before we left. Just making little pseudo noises. Yeah.
Sad
Not
drake
much.
noises. Sad pseudo-dragon noises.
I told you to do it.
Pseudo dragon sound like pigeons.
Yeah,
They're more emotive than pigeons.
But other than that, how's second shift looking?
You can see in the distance figures moving.
Ooh. Familiar shaped figures? Push mark?
Some seem like they might be familiar. There's a group that goes by with one particularly large figure.
Okay.
But then later, you see another group that has a couple of large figures. You see another group traveling up from the south. No large figures. But it seems like even at night, there's quite a bit of travel happening here. Roughly platoon-sized groups.
Oh.
If you had to put a size of the group to it.
Good to know. We should sleep off of the main trail.
So still no AO in your crew. That Clara can see.
No one is approaching your camp, no. But other than that, the watch is quiet.
Yes.
Third watch.
Yeah, Clara will go wake up those who are on third watch. And... Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Quite peaceful. Just a couple platoon-looking crews walking about. So should be okay.
Nothing else brought you to my tent in the middle of the night?
No. Nothing else brought me to your tent.
Why?
You have a good watch. You have a great watch, okay? Just yep. Bye. We'll see you in the morning.
I'll see you in the morning.
Clara walks off very brightly faced and goes to her bedroll.
Man, I love tormenting people.
All right.
Perception check.
Yes, please. Corvus, since he does not need sleep, can assist you.
Yes, he is. Nice. Double nice. 23.
All right. Under the bright light of Kappa, you also see troop movements. None of the groups who are moving have any torches or lanterns or anything. It seems reasonable that these are probably all Aurora Watch units that all have dark vision. You kind of just loosely assume it's probably all drow patrolling along this route. You do hear with a 23 at a distance, echoing across the plains, the sound of sword clashes. But you don't see anything. It is the sound of a small skirmish far off. There's a very good reason why the Aurora Watch patrols. trade routes like the Emerald Loop so carefully.
That is fair. It's fair.
Is there anything else that you do while you are up?
Well, I've had my rest, so I'm going to be up for the next 20 hours.
Okay. And fourth watch.
Is anyone else on fourth watch, or is it just me?
I wake up for fourth watch.
Wake up, wake up.
Corvus comes over, keeping you a full Corvus distance
Full
away.
Corvus away. Corvus, I imagine, is the one who's actually going, wake up, wake up, wake
Prods
up.
your way, yes.
Yeah, if it was me, I'd just be poking you with the blunt end of the silver spear, like,
Just all the way over
Wake up.
here.
wake up.
Yep. I'm up. I'm up. I just kind of like,
Good. It's your watch.
okay. Alright. Since I can't see anything, I don't have dark vision. I just sit there with my eyes closed and I listen with my ears.
All right. Please go ahead and roll me that perception.
Corvus, help her.
Which I do at advantage. Because I'm insane. I'm just sitting there.
All right. So, as you're listening, you don't hear the sounds of combat.
It's important that I don't, because I would have wanted to go to there.
At this point, everything has grown quiet. The sun is starting to rise. You can see the play of colors against the backdrop of the mountains. It's a lovely morning.
Yay. I put on some bean juice for the group.
As you're making morning bean juice, you can see that there's little bits of dew that are starting to collect.
Trying to feed the owl bits of rabbit. It's not. I don't know if it's working. I'm trying to make everyone my friend.
The owl doesn't typically eat.
Right.
It's a fey thing.
I don't understand.
Familiar.
I
You
keep
still
trying
make
anyway.
it Makes sense. Fair.
Does not make sense. Does not compute. Keep trying. Mm. Mm-mm. And I keep calling it Omarion because the other word doesn't seem to make sense to me.
Marin!
I'm now
Omarion.
named it after an early aunt boy dance. Its
But-
hair is getting fluffier and fluffier as I'm like, such a good Omarion.
Good bird. Good bird. But morning comes. The sun starts to rise. You can still smell a little bit of sea air blowing in with a morning easterly wind. As everybody
Alrighty.
gets up and has their morning bean juice.
Bean juice.
Is there any preparation that anyone needs to make for the day ahead?
I
Clara.
decamp.
I prepare my
Honest,
spell
I
list.
think it's just Clara. But she had sat for prayer for a little bit, and she did. So all the ones that I have, that I had I'm still gonna use the same thing. So yep, I'm all good.
I think
I'm
I'm all
changing out a
good.
couple things because I want to get Thunderwave equipped now that I have it transcribed.
Now that you have it in there, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing random weird exercises. Lots of weird lunging.
Stretching is
Mhm.
important. Stretching's the most important meal of the day.
Especially
I'm going
considering
to
I'm
be
gonna
doing
be in
a
a
like-
cart.
Budweiser.
Making little pouches filled with like some magical ingredients so I can just throw them.
Just be ready.
Yeah.
All right. So, breakfast is had. You get the oxen hitched up, Jerry and Jerry.
Gerald!
No,
There.
Jerry and Jerry.
Gerald! Gerald!
They are my oxen. I named them.
Okay, Gerald.
Jerry
I know
squared.
who you are in your heart.
But as you head out, you're on the road for maybe an hour. What's everybody's passive perceptions?
15.
12!
Well,
Corvus has 14.
14.
And
all right. So, Button,
Mm-hmm.
you're the first to notice. Looking out on the western side of the road, you see what looks like some carrion birds circling. Kind of following that down, you can see the remnants of the skirmish.
No, looks like some people got into a fight over there earlier.
do we head that way? Is it on the way? Is it too far out of the way? How far out of the way is it?
It looks like it's only like maybe about 100 yards off the road.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh. Yeah, we can check it out if you
Investigate.
want.
Yes.
That sounds fair.
Uh-oh.
All
Okay.
right.
I'm back.
Welcome back. As you approach, you see 6 bodies in armor that most of you recognize as belonging to the Aurora Watch.
Mm.
Oh,
Mhm.
You also see the body of a large demon
Oh.
slowly dissolving into black ichor. Looks
Mm.
like it's probably been dissolving for most of the night. There's just a large black, tarry puddle with a bit of a lump where it's still dissolving away. You're unable to identify what demon this used to be.
Interesting.
interesting.
Well,
Mhm.
I want to go check out all these bodies, see if they have anything cool on them. Then I'm going to check
Same.
out to see if there's anything inside that big black ball of tar.
All right.
I too want to
Assist
check out
you.
the bodies.
Yes. Especially if they have any interesting weapons.
Okay.
Corvus, go protect.
I am going over to this drow.
All right. As you guys approach, catch a hint of movement.
Oh.
Hmm?
Can I roll perception?
You may.
Definitely do it, too.
That one.
Nice. I got a 9.
You catch sight of the movement just before these bodies are thrown off.
Oh god.
As creatures that have been lying in wait
Oh,
Great.
emerge.
Right, I forgot to say that before we approached, I would have invoked mage armor, just because that's like a thing that we do.
But that is where we will leave it for tonight.
Dun dun dun.
Hey.
Because I'm having a lot of tech problems.
Yeah.
No,
My
fair.
browser keeps crashing and my Discord keeps crashing, and I don't want to try to run combat during that.
No, I totally understand.
Oh, that makes sense.
Cool.
So
We're gonna kill
we'll
him.
pick up next week with combat.
Combat! Fighting some demons! Yay!
And just like you guys promised to do.
Picking some demons.
All right, but I will see you guys all next week.
Yeah, so excited.
Everybody cross your fingers and hope that there are no more internet issues or crashes or tech issues. And, knock on wood, knock, 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 we will have smooth sailing.
Seems to be the nature of this campaign.
That's just the nature of pretty much everything. Technology. But I will see everybody next week.
Yes, yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Bye.